Alright, welcome back everyone. This is Jaronitis doing Feed the Beast Unleashed, Episode 3. Last episode, which I still haven't gotten uploaded yet, but I will be uploading soon, I hope, will have been titled Lost and Confused. But I'm no longer lost and confused. I am now back at my house. Very uneventful trip, walked around, finally found my way home. Kind of looked at the other footage to figure out where I was, where home was supposed to be. Anyway, now I'm here. I put down the beacon, so now I'll never be lost again. Well, I'll know which general direction to go. I won't say I won't be lost again, because I know me very well, and I will get lost again. Anyway, in between episodes, I finished looting that village, and there was quite a bit of stuff to take. So I looted the ever-living crap out of that village, threw away a bunch of junk, and did a little bit of excavation here. As you can see, I set up a permanent water supply. There's no water really close by to the house, so I just walked over there, got a bucket, walked back. I smelted one bucket. That's all the smelting I did. Everything else I've done with stone picks. So I carved this place out a little bit. I did a little bit of sorting. We got the various blocks here. Then we've got the growable things and food here. And this is the wooden things and tools. And then we've got mob drops. And this is just pretty much everything else for the moment. I'm going to flesh this out eventually. But right now there's just not enough stuff to really give all this stuff its own chest. Over here, I've got my bed. And I dug this room out right here in preparation for my Tinkerer's Construct smeltery. I also cooked up a bunch of the seared brick. For those of you who don't know, we're going to show you real quick. Seared brick is grout cooked in a furnace, and grout is clay, gravel, and sand. So, as you might remember, I was gathering clay and gravel and sand. Well, I gathered enough of it, and I have put together several things. This is where I'm keeping all my ores and ingots and ore berries, which I ran into a couple of those on my way back. Speaking of which, I think I'll check on them. No creepers, good. And we got a couple of ore berry bushes here. Eventually, I will flesh that out to be a very large ore berry farm, but for the moment, that's what it is. Keep it dark so it'll grow. Here we have the Tinkerer's Construct stuff. So let me put this stuff here, and then we're going to take this stuff out. And by referencing, we're going to, well, let's get all this stuff out before I go into that. Okay, so by referencing this book, we are going to show that this is the smeltery controller, seared tanks, seared bricks, and then bricks, tanks, drains, and faucets, and casting tables. A lot of this stuff I've stolen from the village that I was pillaging. There's several of the pieces that I needed for this there, so I don't have to be bothered making those. However, since I do have them, I will put them here for you guys to see that, what it takes to make them. And this is showing, obviously, this is showing how to make the grout. Then you cook the grout into the bricks into the brick blocks, and then you can use the bricks to make your smeltery controller, your smeltery drain, your seared tank, your seared glass. All of this I have made. The seared window, I didn't make any of that. Not really sure what the seared window is supposed to be for, because you got the seared glass, so whatever. The faucets there, the casting table, the casting basin, and then this is just other stuff you can make. I've made all of that. Now, the other thing we have is, we got the blank pattern. I haven't made any of those yet because I don't need them yet. The stencil table I stole from the village. The part crafter I stole from the village. The pattern chest I stole from the village. The tool station I stole from the village. I can't make a tool forge yet because I don't have any iron blocks, but we're going to fix that here in just a minute. And then punji stick and barricades, and hey, look, it tells you how to make grout and bricks again. So that's a bit of a secondary thing. Now, Materials in You and then Mighty Smelting, I didn't realize you could actually use the book to make the other book, but they give them to you as you do things and as you accomplish stuff. So, now that we have that in place, Okay, I was about to say, of course, no, I'm ready. I don't have a pickaxe. We're just going to go ahead and chop this open. I went ahead and put this built up because I actually built it into a chimney. And I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. I'll be very happy to get a better pick, I'll tell you that. But, you know, I could have, you know, made myself some better picks. I could have done a lot of stuff off camera. But, you know, I decided that I wouldn't do anything that required smelting things. And then I went ahead and broke that by making a bucket, because you can't make a bucket without iron ingots. But that's the only thing I did with smelting. So, you know, don't condemn me too much. Alrighty, so I made this go all the way out to the sky. That way when I get it built, mobs can fall in and burn to death. I figured that'd be funny to watch, if it happens. So we're going to build the smeltery, which is 3x3 of just the bricks. And then we're going to have normal bricks here, 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 and here. I've decided that I want the face of my smeltery to be right here. So on this surface, we're going to put the smeltery control, the glass, and the tank. And by doing this, we now have a functioning smeltery, because you can tell, you know, the multi-brick is complete because the actual fire is showing up here. You can't actually cook anything in it yet because you don't have any lava in it, but now I have lava in it. So while I show you around and show you some of the other things I've done, I'm going to start. First off, I'm going to build this bigger so I can smelt more stuff. And then I'm going to throw some stuff into smelt while I take you downstairs. In the earlier videos, you saw that I was building my stairway down to a mining area, and crap. And the first mob to get cooked in the furnace, or the smeltery, is me. Sounds about right. Anyway, I'll let this stuff smelt while I show you around some of the other stuff I've done. In the meantime, we're going to want a pouring spout here, here, here. And I'm probably going to put, yeah, I'll put another one over here. And then, for now, we're just going to build this up with brick, because we're just going to, at this point, assume that that's all the pouring we're going to do. I know better. Nope, don't go in there. But for the moment, we're just going to do it like this, and I will add on later, because I know I will. I hope I have enough to finish this. Wow, that was almost like I planned it. I'd love to say that I did that on purpose, but that was just pure daggum luck. That was awesome. I had exactly the right amount. Even if I didn't, I could have actually just made more because I've got some more seared brick here. So that's fine. We're going to, in the meantime, throw in, well, not bad. You know, we had 44 and 8 left over, so... Was it 44? It was 44. No, it wasn't 44. Ah, heck, I don't know. I got lost. It was great. Anyway, so now we're going to go over here, and we're going to set up a couple of things in this corner. Oh, wait a minute. I also want to do this. Ah, that's what I need. I only made one casting basin. That's why it was. I thought it was kind of, I was like, no, I have all these extra seared bricks. Why do I have all these extra seared bricks? Well, that's because you haven't made extra casting basins. And then I placed it in the wrong place. So there's the casting table. There's the casting basin. Okay, so then we're going to put the pattern chest. The tool station's going to go here. Stencil table here. Part builder here. Then we're going to go over here, and we're going to get, oops, wrong one. we're gonna get all these why do I have two? Okay, well, so I missed one. I have two pan patterns. Don't really need two pan patterns, so we'll throw this one away. And so that's that. And oh look, the iron's done smelt. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, well I did that wrong. Well, hopefully it won't cause too much trouble. I don't have an ingot pattern yet, so kind of hard to make ingots when you don't have an ingot pattern yet. Now I wonder. No, I can only get out of gold, so I will put this here, hopefully to remind myself. Actually, we'll just take a second and do this real quick. Alrighty. And that's 4. So, how many more ingots do we have? 19. So, we can get away with 2 more pourings. What's the problem here? Oh. Alrighty. Now, unfortunately, that's going to leave us needing ingots. So, we can't do anything about that. However, I am going to go ahead and break this and make it into the full-fledged part builder. Well, this is a part builder, but it's the thing. You know, the thing. I don't know. I just got lost. I can't remember the name of it. We'll find out the name of it here in just a second, because I'm fixing to make it. The Tool Forge. That's what we're making. We made the Tool Forge. And we're going to place it back down here. Now this Tool Forge will be able to make all the tools instead of just some of them. Okay, so we've got all the extra pieces here, but unfortunately, how did that work out? Okay, that shouldn't have happened that way, but I'm not going to argue. Gold. Got 2 gold ingots because we found gold ingots, which is good because I don't have anything that would be able to do this otherwise. And let's see, we're going to use the iron I got here. Yep. Okay, so while that's melting, I'm going to show you downstairs, but I want to make something to bring with me downstairs because I need it and I didn't have it until now. So we're going to make some sticks. And we're going to make some ingots. And we're going to make an iron pickaxe. Yay, no more stone crap. Alrighty, so let's go throw this stuff away here. And we're going to bring the bucket with me. As a matter of fact, well, no, we won't bring 2 buckets. But we will put these books away here. And pour that mold real quick. It's so easy to get distracted. It's like, well, we're going to do this. Oh, no, well, we're going to do this. Oh, no, then we're going to do that. Eventually, I'll get downstairs. I promise. Flint binding. I guess I can use the bronze pickaxe head for that. And I might as well make a sword blade. This is stuff I won't have to make later. I got to. I just have to. I've got to know if it makes the clang noise when you hit mobs with it. It's just, you gotta know, man. You just have to know. Alrighty, so we're gonna see if this works. flint binding. Why isn't this working? Holy crap, really? Okay, well, never mind then. I didn't realize it would take that much gold to make... Well, it says material cost 1. I made 2 ingots. Why am I missing an ingot's worth of stuff? That was kind of funny. I put in 2 ingots, and it's all gone. Okay, well, it says material cost 1. I guess the material cost is 2. Oh, it probably meant material cost to fill it, which would make sense. 1 ingot to 1 ingot. Alright, so here we go downstairs. Like I said, I built the stairway down to the mining area. The problem is my stairway got interrupted by several things, actually. And if anybody uses this seed, try to make sure you make note of the coordinates that I'm walking on. I'm walking on positive 292 going up in the positives, going downwards as well. I thought this was emerald, but apparently it's not. It's apatite. Peridot. Peridot? Peridot. Okay, peridot. I don't know what peridot is. Anyway, I ran into this gold, and I couldn't get past it, so I had to stop. Well, actually, I thought I was going to stop, but instead I dug up over it and continued on down past it, trying to continue making the pathway. Now I'll have to come back later and fill in the rest, make the pathway more linear as it's supposed to be. Let's see. I'm here. It'll just take a second. As you can see, some of the cobblestone off to the sides, there were a couple things worth mining for, and then also there was a couple of side paths I wanted to take while I was trying to find some lava for the smeltery, because the smeltery runs on lava. But one of the other things that I did was right here. I was walking around here, and I kept hearing like an abnormally large number of zombies, and now I can't get in there. And, I was like, that's a whole lot of zombies. So I walked over here, and I saw in the mini-map that there was a sort of cave area here. So I decided to go take a look, and I found a dungeon. So I jumped up in here, threw a bunch of torches around, left the chests alone. I don't know if these chests randomly spawn. If they do, then you may not find the same thing I do. If they're all the same, well, then there's tin, apatite, which I don't know, I didn't realize apatite came in gem form. Redstone, a logic matrix programmer, which I still have no idea. I played Ultimate for a long time and never really found out what this thing did. But a thaumium sword, some tin, and of course the chest itself. And then we have another chest. Enchanted book, knockback 2 of those. Some wheat, because that's so rare right now in our giant field of, well, essentially wheat. But we got some tin, some copper, some force gems, and music disc C418 blocks. And I didn't realize that music discs had the anvil symbol on it. Well, that's good to know. And of course the chest itself. So this leads out into a little area. I have not harvested that gold because I didn't have the iron pickaxe. But since we're here right now and I just remembered it by seeing it, I'm going to harvest it. And the iron right next to it just because it's there. Alrighty, so I got past the gold, and oops, let's not do this. I don't want to give enemies a pathway in. There we go. I'll come back for that iron later. Anyway, the stairway down continues. As we continue the stairway down, still unable to find any lava, but wanting to get the stairway down. At this point, I wasn't sure where the stairway was going to go, so I just went by the ceiling. And because I didn't want to lose track and make the stairway look funny, so I went by the ceiling. and just went down that way. So now I'm evening things out. And as I went down, I got obstructed yet again. And, you know, it's just like, well, how many obstructions can you possibly run into that you can't mine with a stone pickaxe? Well, the answer is a lot, but I really didn't expect it. The second interruption in my tunnel, I was actually kind of happy about. And if anybody else is using this seed, you will be too. Yes, that's blue, you see. It's diamonds! So, not only did I find 3 diamonds in a random chest in a blacksmith's village house, but the first place I dig down to get to the bottom of the world for the purpose of a mining area later, I find diamonds literally in my path. So, I love this spawn point. I think it's the greatest thing ever. Since I already have 3 diamonds, I'm not sure I want to harvest these without having fortune. But it's going to be a long time before I can get fortune on a pick. No, yeah, it's going to be a long time. So I'm just going to go ahead and harvest them. If you're playing along and you use this seed, you can wait and use fortune if you want. That's on you. I don't really care. But I will make use of them sooner than later. So I went off this way hoping to find lava. Using the mini-map, I did find lava. Let's see, bucket. Alrighty, so eventually I will harvest all that lava out of there, and maybe I'll find something good in that direction. So yes, as you can see, I've played with the mini-map just a little bit. I changed a couple of the options. It was kind of hard to see the way things were, so I changed it to make it easier for the moment. I gotta come down here and put more stairs in. Alrighty. The second village I have not been able to locate yet again. I didn't put a marker on it. If you remember from the last video, I was running for my life when I saw it. And I will find my way back over there and see what kind of special great stuff they might have. And let's see. Okay, we need more lava in there. And let's see, what do we want to make? We want to make some molds. So I need some flint. Iron can go in there. The diamonds will go with me. Yep, we're just going to go ahead and melt down the rest of this gold. And let me go throw stuff in the random chest. And yes, I'm putting diamonds in the random stuff chest. How horrible am I? Personally, I think it's really horrible. I mean, they're not exactly random stuff, but for the moment, well, they're random stuff. So give me just a second. We'll get this sorted out. Oh, I also, that reminds me, I went and I put the bees that I stole from that village out here and have been keeping them rotated while I was doing some of the digging. The bees that I got from them actually wound up breeding out to create advanced bees that I was going to breed for later. None of the queens that I took from them were purebred, and by just putting the drones and the queens together, I wound up with common queens and cultivated. So I'm running the common and cultivated to gather up the combs. Here's some of the other bees I have left over. I've got the rest of the bees, the crappy drones and stuff that I got later somewhere, or I threw them away. I think I threw them away. That's right, I threw them in the lava because I don't have space for them right now. When I found the lava, I tossed them in. So let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna, yeah. Goes there, and this goes here, and so does this. Okay, so now we're going to make the binding, the pickaxe head. We're going to need some flint, and we're going to need some blank patterns, because we don't have any tool rod patterns. Let's see. Pine, oak, we're going to use pine. Okay, so it's like this, and then like that. Alright, should have some flint. There's the flint. And wow, I don't want to keep this with me because I don't know what it does. Alright, so now we're going to go to the stencil table. We're going to put in the blank stuff. And we want to make well, we'll need that eventually anyway. I meant to throw that in the lava. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need this. Gonna need this. Probably not gonna make a scythe. We will make that. And that. And that. Bowstring. I don't even know why you need a bowstring pattern. I'm not sure that makes any sense, but we'll make it. Eventually we'll make some of their bows. Tool rod. That's the actual one I was looking for. Okay, we shouldn't need the pickaxe head pattern because we already have a pickaxe head itself. We shouldn't need the flint binding pattern because we should have the flint binding itself. So, as long as we're here, we'll just go ahead and make all the other stuff. I didn't need that. Oh well. Okay, so now we're going to dump all these off. I hope I don't have more than one of each. I do. There's the tool rod pattern. Oh, I already... Oh, well, that was a waste. Let's see. What else did I make extras of? Sword blade pattern. Extra one of those. It probably would have made sense to look at this before I did it, but where's the fun in that? Okay, so now, part builder. We need a tool rod. So we're going to put the tool rod pattern here, and then the flint here to make a flint rod. So now that should have the 3 items necessary to make a pickaxe. So other than a pickaxe, what do we want to make? We want to make a flint large plate. We want to make a tough binding pattern. We want to make a broad axe head pattern. This is probably going to take too much stuff and I won't be able to do the rest. Yep, sure did. Okay, well, let me see if I can make the tough tool rod. Material cost 3. I cannot make that yet. Okay, so we're going to... how do I want to go about this? Well, for now, we'll make the stuff necessary to make a pick. Since I've got the gold melted, I kind of think I want to... Hello, come on. You can do it. Please tell me you're not, like, pouring all of my gold into one. What are you doing? Stop. Okay, that was kind of weird. Don't know why that just happened. Maybe because the axe was not made, the pickaxe head was not made out of flint. I don't know. That was strange. I wonder how much gold I actually just wasted. Well, I can now cast the necessary things to make a pickaxe. I've still got plenty of gold, so I'm not going to worry about if I lost any, so be it. I was lucky to find as much gold as I did anyway, so I really can't complain too much. Okay, so I need a tough tool rod. Do I have any? I have 11 gravel that I can hopefully make into something else, and stop beating on my door. All I have to say is burn. Seriously, dude? No, you're an angry zombie. I'm not taking you on right now. Okay, I guess it takes a little bit more to get flint than I thought. It shouldn't have, percentage chances there is at least, finally. Okay, we got a little bit more flint. Hopefully that'll be enough. We need to make the tough tool rod pattern. And yes, it is. Okay, good. So that should be enough for now. It doesn't leave us with a whole lot of other options left, but we're going to cast the tough tool rod, and you know, if it kills me, so be it, but by God, that's going to drive me nuts. It's daytime. You should have burned to death. Alrighty then. So, now we have that stuff done, and we can make... Well, we got 24 left, so that means 9, 18, and not enough for 27, so we will go ahead and pour ingots out of the rest of it. Let's see. I didn't set my timer, so I have no idea how long I've been doing this. I don't even have a real good way to gauge it, so... Get back here. I will probably go ahead and end this episode. My editing software still doesn't work correctly, so I won't be able to piece any episodes together. But for now, we have a functioning smeltery. In between episodes, I'm going to make myself a pickaxe. I'm not sure exactly what kind I'm going to make, but I'm going to make something. So this is it for now, and let's see. You know, I really think that we have more time, but I'm just not sure. I think it'd be safe to just assume that we don't have much time left. So I'm going to put these patterns away. I'm going to make myself a new pickaxe, and then we're going to have some real fun. I'm going to find some flint, because we got to, and then we're going to, next episode, we're going to set up the semi-automated mining. I'm going to use the diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe. The diamond pickaxe I'm going to combine with a turtle, and then I'm going to download a program to have the turtle dig and find me resources. So until then, y'all have fun, and we will see you next time. And remember, spread the gaming.